Hey guys, Element Ride with day 4 of Kings Island week. And since you guys loved my day 2 video so much with my special guest and us sharing our funny Kings Island stories, I am bringing back my special guest to share weird, interesting, awkward, gross, those kind of stories. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as you enjoyed the previous video. Now before we get started, I just have a little quick announcement. There will not be a Kings Island week video for tomorrow. Instead, anything I upload tomorrow is going to be considered the Kings Island week finale when Kings Island officially opens, or Saturday. Just consider that Kings Island finale. I'm not going to put day 5 on it, so I hope you guys enjoy tomorrow's content. And yeah, just keep that in mind. There will not be a Kings Island day 5. Only day 4. And like I said, tomorrow will be considered the finale of Kings Island week. And then one more little quick thing, I just want to say, credit for this video is going to Coasterverse and myself because we are kind of bouncing off each other's ideas. She used my idea to make her video, and then I am using that video to make my video, or that idea to make my video. Hers was interesting stories about Carowinds, so if you want to go check that out at Coasterverse's channel, go check that out, because that was a really good video, and I just want to do that for Kings Island, since it's Kings Island week, and you guys really liked my other video, so yeah. Now we're gonna get started. So just like the last video, can you think of any, awkward, weird stories about Kings Island?
I have a few, but I think you can start off.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna start it off with when me and my special guest were on Banshee. One of the times we were on Banshee, I think we were in the second row maybe.
Yeah.
Because we wanted front row, but they were like no. And then we were like, I don't know, maybe second row. And then we were on the brake run for a long time, after we rode Banshee, and once we pulled into the station, where the back row is, there was just a pile of vomit on the ground. It was so disgusting. That is one of my least favorite times on Banshee. It was horrible. I don't like that.
Oh, I can think of another one, but it doesn't involve vomit.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. So, when Vortex was still here, we were getting in line, and there was probably it was the day when it was getting taken down, and we just got fast passes.
Oh, the
So,
last day of operation.
yeah, it was so cool.
The first time I rode Vortex was the last time, Vortex was running. It was the last day.
And there was a girl, we were just getting ready to get on, and there was a girl that was so scared to ride it, she just kept on screaming at the operators to get her off, and we were all just astonished on how, why would you ride it if you don't like it?
Yeah, I remember that was weird. I didn't think of that until now, but that was weird. Do you have any others? Because I can't think of any. Weird stories.
Oh, do you remember Boo Blasters?
What story of Blue Bastard?
Okay, wait, okay. So, we were in the Boo Blasters line, and this little kid, he was about 7 years old, he was like, "Have you guys ever rode this ride?" And we were like, it's not really a ride.
It's a dark ride, but it's not like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I think he thought it was a roller coaster.
Yeah. And he asked us how scary it was, and we were like, "It's not scary, buddy. It's alright."
It's you can literally tell it's on fake. Nothing is that scary.
Because he was so scared. He was about to cry, too. I felt so bad.
Remember the kid in the Flight of Fear line that was not going into the building
Oh
because
my
there was
God.
aliens in there?
Yes, it was so funny.
He was not going into the Flight of Fear building because he thought there was aliens in there.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it was also very sad at the same time.
Yeah. I felt pretty bad for him.
He was it was a real cry, and it was
Yeah.
he did not want to go in there.
He really thought the aliens were real in there.
Another story that I can think of is one time while we were in the Orion line, there was a fight that occurred, and it was pretty weird. Like, there was a bunch of security guards that came, and the kid was like out of the queue by the Orion fence, like where all the like posters are and stuff. He was just like sitting there, like facing the fence, like he must have like had a bloody nose or something, and was just sitting there, and was just like really hurt, and it was pretty interesting to see that. But can you think of any other stories? Because my brain is not working.
I forget what that one flat ride is. Isn't it called the Spider or the Monster?
The Monster.
The
Yes.
Monster. So, whenever the Spider stops to load people on, it's you're either in the air hanging, or you're at the bottom
Getting loaded off.
Yeah, getting loaded off. We were just rocking the cart back and forth when we were hanging, and he got so mad at me.
I didn't get mad. It was just weird. Like, that reminds me of a time when I was on Monster, like when I was really young, like really, really young. And like our cart, or whatever you call it, our sitting thing, it would not stop spinning. Like, while they were loading it off, we were still spinning and constantly spinning. It was really, really not fun, and I got really dizzy from that. Yeah, it was weird. Some other stories I can think about is when me and you were on Stunt Coaster, and once we launched, we had our hands up, and when we hit like the helix, like our hands went down, and usually when you're in the helix, you can put your hands up if your hands weren't up and then force down, but we could not pull our hands up.
Our hands
for,
just
like,
went straight down.
Yeah, like we could not pull them up until we started to go out of the helix. And then, speaking of premiere launches, Flight of Fear, some of the interesting things they will do when they launch you is, one of my favorites is when they like count down, but they don't launch you at the correct time. So it's like launching in 3, 2, 1, but they launch you at the end of like 2. Like, they don't launch you at the correct time of their countdown.
Or they'll just wait, like, after 1, and then just give us an awkward pause.
Yeah, and then they'll launch you.
And then they'll just say, bye, and then we'll just launch.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to ride Flight of Fear because every time is different, and you get to hear different things every time when they launch you. That's probably one of my best, like, favorite, like, ride-op coasters. That is my favorite ride-op coaster, because the ride-ops can have so much fun while launching you guys. It's like, you can have very funny stories from that.
Oh, I remember one time when I was on Diamondback, and we were going up the lift hill, and I looked down, and this guy was just waving at me. So I pointed at him, and then he pointed back at me, and then we just started waving at each other until I just dropped, and then I couldn't see him anymore.
That was funny. Well, this video turned out to be like funny and weird stories. Not what we were shooting for, but it's a story video, so I hope you guys enjoy this like you did the last one. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Again, thank you for my special guest appearing again for another video since you liked the other video so much. Thank you. And then, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any weird stories down below, or I guess anything, since we kind of got off topic of weird this video. But yeah, so if you have any stories like that, you can go ahead and comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as you did the other one. And this is going to be Element of the Ride and my special guest, again, signing off.